Hello my precious jewels, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Julie, and if you like makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, makeup reviews, first impressions, and all things beauty, then you come to the right channel. In today's video, I'm going to be pulling out some oldies but goodies, but also trying some new affordable products. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a look with this Culture palette, because one of you guys asked me to, so I figured being that I was filming, I would just change out the original palette that I was going to use for this one. This video may be a little bit long because I have a lot of products that I'm going to be pulling out. I have the new e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray, Shockingly Fine Mist Major Makeup Grip. I have the Makeup Revolution Skin Silk Luminous Serum Foundation. I tried it in shade 15. This one is shade 13.5. And I think that this one might work, and I'll tell you why during the video. I also am going to be using these Milani Conceal and Perfect concealers. I also have the Maybelline Super Stay 24-Hour Hybrid Powder Foundations. I haven't used these since I purchased them, so another one of you guys was like, do you have the Maybelline Fit Me powders? Yes, I do. Here they go. I have shades 35 and 40, so I'm going to be using those to set my face today. And I'm going to be incorporating a lot of drugstore products. So hopefully this is something that you guys are interested in seeing, and you will stay tuned for the video. If you love a good affordable makeup video, please give the video a thumbs up. Also, if you're not subscribed to my channel and you've been here before, I would love it if you would subscribe. I'm going to go off camera and do my brows, because if I did my brows on camera, we would be here forever. I'm going to be using this Morphe Micro Brow Pencil in Chocolate Mousse. It's one of my favorites. I'm also going to use this NYX brow glue to lay my brows down. This is the Culture palette, not the Culture 2 palette. This is both of them side by side. It's hard to get both of them in the same shot. And this is Culture 2, and this one is Culture. So definitely totally different color stories. Yeah, so this is the one we're using today. Alright, I'm going to take this Morphe M513 brush, and the brush that I used to blend out my concealer was the Sedona Lace 847 brush. I'm going to do both eyes at the same time. It makes more sense. So I'm going to go into this shade right here called 9JA. What it means, I don't know. But I'm going to set the whole lid with that color. Before the base starts to crease, I want to put something on it. Alright, I'm going to use this brush. So yeah, this color is pretty. It's like a salmon-y kind of color, but it's gorgeous on the lids. It really is. And I'm just using this to set everything and like kind of transition a little bit. This brush that I'm using is a brush from Luna Beauty. It's gorgeous. Like the color is so pretty. There's so many like pretty like orangey kind of tones. Maybe we'll use some of these. It can't hurt. Alright, I'm going to go into this shade right here called Niara Land, because you know yellow is my favorite. This is like a mustardy color, and we're just going to blend out, build and blend out this crease area. But no, that's not what the title is. The title is Trying More Affordable Makeup featuring e.l.f, Makeup Revolution, Juvia's Place, and more. That's what I titled it. This looks good already. Just the blend of those two shades together. I love color. I love blending them together. I love seeing just everything about it. Because when you do like an eye look like that, it makes the video super, super long. But sometimes people just want a like an eyeshadow look, like a full face of makeup. But you don't realize how long it takes to make things happen like that. You don't want to keep fast forwarding through everything. You want people to see, to do an eye look and to build up and to actually see the colors. You have to build up. Like you have to build it up. You can't just be like, oh, I'm just gonna throw one color on and it's gonna be fine. It doesn't work like that. It really does not work like that. Alright, so I'm gonna go into this next shade right here called 1960. It's definitely not the year that I was born, but 1960 is where we are going. And we're gonna put this in the crease right here. It's like a mustardy orange. So like a mixture of a yellow and an orange together. I love that. That is so pretty. I really feel like one of these greens, like this green right here, I feel like putting that in the crease area. That one is called Taraba. Now I don't know what it's gonna look like, but I'm gonna put that. Now I think what I remember about this palette is the formula is not as good as the formula in the Culture 2 palette. The formula is different. These shadows were very powdery and they didn't stick down. Like they really just did not stick down. See how when you blend them, they kind of like disappear? Like you just have to really leave it and like blend the edges and just leave that part there. I like that. Yeah, the formula is definitely different. You can tell it's different. I like the variation of colors though. You know I like different. I do like a lot of vibrant colors, but when you put in a bunch of colors like this, at my age, I don't want it to be too pigmented, like too built up, because sometimes it just becomes too much. And I want people to know that you could still wear color and not be afraid. So I like that so far. So I'm looking at this pretty green right here, and I think I want to put that on the lid. Yeah, this is the Sigma F75. Did I just say I didn't want it to be too pigmented? I always tell you guys, if I didn't say it before, and I know I did, when I do my lid shades, I like to bring it up high anyway because my eyes are hooded. The shade just rubs off. So I just like to go up a little bit higher where the lid is gonna meet. So when it opens, it's hitting the same color. I didn't tell you the name. It's called e.l.f. I-F-E. Okay, so this is what I think. I think I'm gonna go back into Taraba and mix this here with that. And then I'm gonna go into a deeper green to give us a little definition, if that makes sense. So if you see this, you see how this green is kind of coming off? Like it's not sitting there. Let me try with a different brush, but I don't see, yeah, it's not packing. It's not packing on. I'm gonna go into this green right here. I definitely know why I didn't do a lot of looks with this palette. I did not like the formula of a lot of these shades. Okay, so this is what our final eye colors are looking like. I think it's pretty. I have 3 different eyeliners that I want to try. I'm going to try one of them. The L'Oreal Cat Eye Lash, the L'Oreal Infallible 30-Hour Liner, and then we have the LA Colors. So I think that we're going to stick with L'Oreal because I'm always looking for something. Oh, okay, so this one has like where you can put this here and make a line. We're gonna try that today and see if it works. I think that's how you do it. Let me see. It says position the open part of the stencil at the outer edge of the eye. Yeah, no, it's too much for me. I think that I'll do this and make a line. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that either. I'm just gonna do it my regular way. I like that liner, so let me see. Okay, I guess that's as good as it's gonna get. Okay, let me find a lash and put on, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I cleaned my under eyes. I'm gonna put a little more of this Clinique Moisture Surge 72-Hour Moisturizer on. This is a nice lightweight moisturizer that keeps your skin moisturized. And when you wear makeup, it doesn't like ball up or anything like that. Did I show you the 2 new products that I got? The e.l.f. Power Jelly Glow Stick, because I keep hearing about it. And this e.l.f. Power Grip Setting Spray. We're going to use that setting spray. I'm going to use this Makeup Revolution IRL Skin Filter Pore Blur Primer. That is what I'm going to use as my primer today. I like it. That's what it looks like. I love a lot of Makeup Revolution's products, period. Primers, concealers, everything. I just love it all. Everything that I've tried, like I have not been disappointed with it. I tried to get all of the green off, but you see I couldn't. I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Skin Silk Luminous Serum Foundation. I filmed a video the other day and I used shade 15, and today I'm going to use shade 13.5. I went into Ulta today and I tried the number 13 on, and let me tell you, the foundation, first of all, it does oxidize. It oxidizes quite a bit, like really oxidized. I'm gonna let this primer set in for a minute before I go any further with anything. So I want to read about this Jelly Pop Glow Stick. So it says, watermelon influence, hydrating sheer stick gives a subtle glow with a soft hint of color for the ultimate radiant glass skin effect. Dab onto high points of face, including cheekbones, nose bridge, and brow bone, and blend gently with the fingers, brush, or sponge. So they had the Jelly Pop primer and the Jelly Pop lip oil. I didn't need the lip oil, and the Jelly Pop primer reminded me of the Power Grip primer. I have the regular one, and I have the one with niacinamide in it. The one with niacinamide in it broke me out, so I won't be using that one again. I just want to see what this looks like. I mean, it doesn't really have a shade. It's like a pearlized type of thing. We're going to try it on top of our foundation, but I don't know what it's going to do. I heard good things about it, but you know, we'll see. I was so surprised to see how much this product oxidized. This is shade 13.5. I'm going to use this Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush. This is not a complete ounce. It's like 0.77 ounces. That's what the color looks like, and it's a very runny foundation. I'm just gonna put that there, right? As you can see, the shade is not my shade, but you're gonna see it turn into my shade. Before I go any further, I just want you to see how it oxidizes. Matter of fact, I'll just do this side of the face, but I want you to see that side. I love the formula. It's liquidy, a nice coverage, beautiful finish. Like, it's gorgeous. I just want to see if I want this one or the darker one. But I was like, oh my god, it blended in so beautifully. Like, it really did. I don't know why this one has a fragrance. Did the other one have a fragrance too? It smells good, I know that. Look at how it blended on the back of my hand. I'm telling you, it definitely oxidizes, and it oxidizes where either shade is like a good shade for me, which means that a lot of you guys that are not like my sisters in shade can probably get away with 2 of their shades also because of how much it oxidizes. I think they only have 20 shades. Just look at how beautiful that looks, right? Very skin-like. It looks like my skin. It really does. Do you see the difference in how when you blend it in how gorgeous it looks on the skin? And look at what it did on the back of my hand. I'm telling you, this is gorgeous. It really is. I'm loving this foundation. Now, I'm going to do a wear test. I'm going to probably film a wear test, but it won't be until I get back because I have another foundation that I want to try out. By the time I get back, down here the weather's probably going to be in the 80s and 90s. And that's when I really get to see how a foundation holds up in the warmer weather. But do you see how this color looks? It looks gorgeous on the skin. Like, really gorgeous. I can't remember if I said that the foundation had a smell. I don't remember. You would think I didn't just film it a couple of days ago. But I really wanted to try this shade. When I went in the store today and I tried it on, I was like, wait a minute. It looks like I have nothing on. What do you guys think about this shade? Tell me. Do you like this one better or the darker one? I think this one is more neutral, right? The other one is more of a warm tone. I love the other one, but I could see me like using this one, and then when it gets more into the summer and my skin gets darker, I could just go on the outer perimeters with the deeper shade, or just bronze. I just love the coverage and the finish of this foundation. It looks gorgeous. Really, really good. Really skin light. So let's do a concealer. We're gonna use this Milani shade 160 concealer. This is the Conceal and Correct. It's very creamy and it has a very strong smell. Have any of you precious jewels used this product? It looks like it's very full coverage, which I think it is. It doesn't have a tingly feeling, which is wonderful. But do you see how the shade is even deepening? Like, it's getting darker. It's becoming more of my complexion. Do you see that? So natural, so beautiful. So if any of you guys were on the fence about shade 15 or shade 13.5, you can now see what it does, because it definitely oxidizes. Of course, I want to know what you think about these eyes. I'm gonna start tapping this in because it looks like it's drying. If you can see how it's drying down already. So yeah, let's do this and blend it out before it dries down too much. And just know that this foundation is still oxidizing. I just love the shade though. It's beautiful. Like, it really is good. The only thing that I wish about this one, that it was transfer resistant. By the time I finish putting this e.l.f. setting spray on that I'm hearing so much about, it shouldn't move. Yeah, so this concealer looks like it's very full coverage. Do you see how much coverage it has? Like, really, really nice coverage. I'm just gonna take this and kind of just go around the edges to like blend it in a little bit. That looks so good. I love both shades. They just give you a totally different look, both of them. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Makeup Revolution Cream Bronzer in shade Deep. It's very deep. And I'm gonna go in with this brush right here. This is the V108. That is the shade. You see how pretty that is? This shade is gorgeous. So I have a Super Dewy Liquid Blush by Revolution in the shade, what is the shade? I'm gonna put the shade on the screen because it's not on here. But anyway, this is what it looks like. That's a lot. I probably don't need all of that. I'm gonna do something that's not so colorful because of the eyes. We already have enough color on the eyes. So I'm gonna take this brush right here. This is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH05. It's sort of like a mauve-y color. These are very nice blushes, but they're not as pigmented as Juvia's Place. They're liquid, but it's more of a cream. So you don't get that same kind of, not color payoff, because you do get a nice amount of color payoff, but you don't get that deep, you know, like color that's going all over everywhere. It just is kind of more concentrated because it's not really a liquid, if you see what I'm talking about. See how pretty that is? Now I feel like I want to go back under here with more concealer. I want to blend this into the concealer. That color is very pretty. Can you see that? I'm going to put a little bit more concealer because you see where the blush kind of like took over everything. We're just going to put a little bit more concealer here. Yeah, this color is gorgeous though. So pretty and so gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I looked for a lot of stuff from like e.l.f. today because they had some new powder blushes that I wanted to try. They didn't have them in Ulta. So I may have to go to Target, but I never go to Target. Like, I never shop in Target. Don't ask me why. I just don't. Yeah, I like the brightness under the eye. I want to keep it. See, that's better. That brought our brightness back. Not that I don't love the blush, because I do, but I didn't want it so close to the eye area. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Hybrid Powder Foundation. Let's hope that it's not cakey under the eyes. This powder, if I remember correctly, was nice. Maybelline makes really nice powders. This is not the Fit Me powder, but it's going to take the place of my Charlotte Tilbury, because you know I like that Charlotte Tilbury to set under my eyes. So hopefully this will give us what we need and not too much. It's a little bright, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm just setting all the places that I put the concealer in. Very nice. So I think that I want to spray my face with this setting spray. And let's see what it does. So this is the Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. Because it's so funny, without the other setting spray, remember I had used the Juvia's Place setting spray in the last video, and the skin had a very dewy look, but with no setting spray on, it has a nice kind of mattifying look. Even the areas that I didn't put powder on, it looks nice and not super matte, but what is it called? Silk skin. It looks silky and beautiful and just like really, really gorgeous. If you guys saw the last video, if you did not, then once you finish this one, just go head over and see the other one. But yeah, when I did the last one, I was showing how I went and I stopped to eat and I came back and the skin was still just as beautiful. Like it wasn't super dewy. It was just really, really nice. So I'm gonna spray this. Let's see what it says. Get the makeup grip and dewy finish of your favorite Power Grip Primer now in an ultra fine by face setting spray infused with 5% aloe plus hyaluronic acid, squalene, and green tea seed oil. It says shake to activate, then mist over face about 6 inches away, keeping eyes and lips closed. Apply pre-makeup to prep the skin or post-makeup to set the skin. Okay, so now the reason why I was reading so slow is because when you look at the words on this bottle, can you see that? Because it's see-through and they super tiny and I'm a woman of a particular age, it was like a little challenging, but that's all right. So I was never a fan of the Power Grip primers because I have oily skin. More of a dewy kind of primer. I don't usually go for dewy because I don't need dewy. I have enough dew already. That was the reason why I did not purchase this new Jelly Pop primer. I didn't need that. But I like something that can give a nice amount of life to the skin. And we haven't even set like our under eyes and stuff that, you know, I want to set it and then be able to do my eyes and just maybe set the face and make it look real smooth. Now, what I do like about this setting spray as opposed to the last one I tried is that it is definitely drying in a nice amount of time. It's not like that other one that takes about 30 minutes to dry down. Like, I might be going a little bit overboard, but not really, because it was taking forever. I was like, why is it taking so long to dry? But look at how pretty that looks. I just want to get these areas. Just want to bronze this a little bit. Okay, so far the skin is looking gorgeous. I'm going to go into these Fit Me powders now. I have shade 35 and shade 40. That's what they look like. Those are the Fit Me loose powders. I actually have 2 sets of these powders because I think I was traveling one time and I forgot the powder. So then I bought some more, but these are really good powders. Even though I don't use them a lot, they are really nice powders. They were some of my first powders that I used. So we have a fresh sponge. This is what shade 35 is looking like. I'm gonna use this to set under the eyes. So just pretty and smooth. I always felt like Maybelline should adjust these shades. This is like a little neutral, kind of ashy looking, but I guess it'll be all right. But yeah, I felt like they could have just did a little something different. And in all of these years, I guess they figure if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But they don't have like in between shades. So something that was a little bit warmer would be nice. See how this is kind of like very, very neutral. So something that's a little bit warmer just for the chocolate skin. Now this is not the darkest one, but I'm still feeling like it could still be a little bit, in my opinion, just a little bit, not necessarily darker, because you want to have that, you know, like contrast, but you want to have a little warmth. Like you don't want to have an ashiness, if that makes sense. So not that it's a bad powder, because it's not. I'm not saying that at all. I just think that they could go a little more warm with the color. So we're going to go into shade 40 now, which has a little more color. See that one? A lot more color. This one is nice and chocolatey. Yeah, that one is very chocolatey. I'm gonna set under here. Yeah, you can never go wrong with these powders. Like if you were on a trip and you lost all your makeup, you could definitely go to Walmart and come out with a nice face. Let's do the under eyes real fast. I'm gonna go into this shade and this shade, which we don't have on our eyes, but I'm gonna put those two under here. That one is called Juvia and 1960. Okay, so I have this LA Girl Neon Shockwave pencil in the green. It's called Gotcha. That's what it looks like. You can see it, but it's not super pigmented. I thought it would show up as much as the other ones did. That green is not as pigmented as the other two shades. And I don't know if it's because my eyes are kind of watery, but... Alright, I'm going to go back in with this Lash Princess Mascara Primer. I'm really loving the primer. Do you see what it's doing to my lower lashes? I think this is like a must-have, guys. It's like $5. It's like it was just really attracting the lashes. Like when they saw it coming, they just came out. I like it. I do like it. Okay, so we're going to use this Milani Highly Rated Anti-Gravity Mascara. That's what it looks like. And it's by Milani. This brush is really big, but let's see, because our lashes are out there, so let's see. I think I've used this mascara like one time. When I say one time, I mean like one time. Or maybe twice if I used it twice in the video. One eye looks a little darker. I'm gonna go into this green shadow just to give it a little more color, because this one, the pencil didn't do what I needed to do. I am going to go into this right here, the Maybelline Super Stay Powder Foundation, and I'm gonna just put it all over our face, but I'm gonna do it lightly because I don't want that much powder. I just want to be able to like blend everything in, but use this powder to do it, if that makes sense. Let's see. It's not really doing what I needed to do. I do have another powder. I'll use the Fit Me powder. All right, I'm gonna use this Fit Me powder, and I'm gonna use a different kind of brush because that brush was not cutting it. So this is the 360 Fit Me pressed powder. Yeah, we just want everything to come together as one. So I definitely think that with all of these powders, and these being long-lasting powders, if you wanted to use this during the summer, this is a foolproof face. That 24-hour powder setting everything down. Do you see how it's not budging? Like it's not budging. I feel like that was a nice setting spray, this right here. And it probably does last super long. I want something that's gonna give me a little life to my face right now, because my face is looking lifeless. Because we're looking very dry. I want to just bring some life back to the face. Okay, so this is one of my favorite e.l.f. setting sprays. This is the e.l.f. Game Up setting spray. And I'm not saying that the new setting spray is not going to be a good setting spray, but we can't tell today. We have to wear that on a wear test and see what it does with our makeup. Today, this is my favorite. This was from the Game Up collection. This is the Shield Me. And I think this one is the same formula as the anti-pollution one. But it is the same setting spray as one that they offer. I'm going to put it on the screen for you guys, because I can't think of which one it is, but I did look it up before, because I was like, I love this setting spray, and once it's gone, I need to have it, because it sets the face down, sets the makeup. I love it. So far, the skin is looking beautiful. Pores, where? There are no pores. Like I told you, that primer is everything. Okay, so let's bring a little color and dimension back to the face. So I use the Makeup Revolution cream, and now I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution powder bronzer. This is dark shade number 4. This is something that you guys need to have in your life. This is one of my favorite bronzers. It's so close to the NARS bronzer that I love. It's like so close. It gives me exactly what I'm looking for in a bronzer with my complexion. I don't care what shade of product that I put on. This shows up and shows out every time. It's just gorgeous. It really is. And I'm using the same brush that I used for the cream bronzer. Do you see what it's doing to the face? Now if you notice, like, this look is so totally different from the one we had the other day, where it was a very warm toned foundation and the powders were more warm. This is more of a neutral look, but it's still gorgeous. And it just shows you what variations you could do. And it's just as gorgeous. I like that. I love the brightness in the center of the face. I'm going to contour my nose with this A20 brush by Makeup by Ariel. Okay, so I'm going to go into this blush right here, which is called Daring Rosewood by L'Oreal. It's the infallible 24-hour fresh wear blushes. I love them. Let's see. That is perfect for, this is perfect for the liquid blush that we put on. Do you see? That's what it looks like. And it's the L'Oreal Infallible. So pretty. Because remember I said I didn't want to do too much on the cheeks because the eyes are like super colorful. It's not like we getting ready for the circus. We're getting ready to go on a date, out to brunch. We're going somewhere where we're going to have a good time and we want to look appropriate. We don't want to look crazy. So we're just going to blend everything out. I'm loving, my contour is super dark, but I'm telling you, I love it. It looks gorgeous. Like I really am loving it. Is that enough blush though? Do we need a little bit more? Yeah, just a little hint more. Just look at how gorgeous the skin is looking, guys. This is what I mean when I tell you that you can get a gorgeous makeup look without spending so much money. Okay, so Makeup Revolution Golden Gal. This is the highlighter. I'm gonna use this brush right here. This is the A11 brush. I don't want to put a lot. These highlighters are very beaming. This one is called Golden Gal. Let's just see. Do you see that and how it's looking? We don't need to have a whole lot. That's gorgeous. Now I know to be very sparing. That's why I went smaller with the brush, because it's so pigmented. The formula is so pigmented. Do you see that? You know, I never do like a little bit of highlighter, but this right here is gorgeous and you don't need a whole lot. So pretty. That's just enough. I'm gonna just put a little bit more here because, yeah, see that? That's perfect, just like that. Now let's see if we can get the other side as lightly highlighted as this one is. And look at the formula. It does not accentuate my pores. See how pretty that is? I like it. It looks gorgeous. I just know our face looks super dry. I'm gonna go into this Juvia's Place because this gave me life. I'm gonna get a lip and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna wipe what I have on my lips off. I just had this on, the Hangover RX. I had that on. Okay, so I'm gonna try these two shades and see what we come out with. This is the Superstay Matte Ink, and I have it in shade number 75 and number 25, Fighter and Heroine. So let's see what we come up with. I'm gonna line with this one. I'm not even sure if they still sell these. I think they do. Let me just look. So I just want you to see how that setting spray gave a little life to the face. So I really like that about the Juvia's Place setting spray. Okay, so I just want to be on the safe side. So they do still sell them. They are $10.99 and they have like, it looks like 40 shades. So this one is like an orangey. So these are very long lasting. And they tell you not to like rub your lips together until they dry. I just said they tell you not to do that, right? I'm gonna go out, line it one more time. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna put my earrings on. I'm gonna get all my products together and I'm gonna come back and tell you guys what I put on my face and what my thoughts are. Please make sure you guys are leaving me a comment and let me know your thoughts on this makeup. And please give the video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe. I'll be right back. So I bought this, remember, the illuminating e.l.f. Jelly Pop glow stick. So I want to put a little bit on the back of my hand and just try to put it on my cheeks and see what it does. I don't want to do it from the, uh-oh, I messed that up. Because this is the blush, but I don't see anything anyway. I feel it and I smell it, but I don't really see it on my cheeks. I do see a little something. If you look at the difference between this one and this one, it just looks a little more matte, if anything. Let me try some more. I don't know. I don't know what this was supposed to do. That's what it looks like on the back of the hand. And let's see. I guess it's good if you don't have anything on your face, because it says glass skin. I don't see it. Okay, so anyway, I'm just going to put a liner on this. This is Juvia's Place Wine. It's not dry yet. The lips are not dry. It takes a little bit of time for these lips to dry. I want to put a gloss on them. You know what I'll do? I'll put this on it. The Milani Color Fetish Hydrating Lip Stain. It had a nice gloss to it. I like this. I think it looks good. Okay, so guys, this is our final look. I think everything looks really, really pretty. We put a lot of powders on this face today. This is a foolproof summer face. It's not going nowhere. Like, it is not going anywhere, but that's not what the title of this video is. This is trying more new affordable makeup featuring e.l.f, Makeup Revolution, Juvia's Place, Maybelline, and Milani, and that's really it, and a few others. But anyway, this is what our makeup is looking like. This is what our eyes are looking like, and our lips. I like the lip. It's not too much. It's a little understated. I probably should have left the other color on there, but it's too much on there now, and it's still not dry because I still feel the stickiness. So I'm just going to go over very quickly what I used on my face. I'm going to start with the primer because that's what I started with. This is the Makeup Revolution IRL Skin Filter Blur Primer. It mattifies the skin. It works wonders for the pores. It is so smoothing. I love, love, love this primer. It's so good. So that was the base of our face, and it shows. Like, it is so, so gorgeous on the skin. The skin looks smooth. The pores look almost non-existent. I love it. Okay, so then we use this Makeup Revolution Skin Silk Luminous Serum Foundation in 13.5. So if you guys are my sisters in shade, just know that we can use both colors. The shade number 15, I think, is going to be perfect for the summer. But this one right here, shade 13.5, is perfect for right now. Just look at this beautiful look that we created. This foundation oxidizes quite a bit. I'm going to say it probably oxidizes like 3 shades. You can go either way. If you like the deeper, more warmer color, which was shade 15, then you can use that. If you like the more neutral, brighter color, then you can use the 13.5. But either one, you really can't go wrong with. One of you guys asked me about the Culture palette. Could I do some more looks with it? So I figured I would swap out the palette that I was going to use today, and I would use this. So this is Culture, and I think it's a nice palette. I like the Culture 2 palette better because the formula of the shadows is much better. These shadows have a hard time sticking. They don't stay in place. You have to do a lot of patting and just like leave it there and just like blend the edges out. I don't like shadows like that. I like shadows that are pigmented, that actually sit down on the skin and that you can blend out. This was nice. I'll definitely use it because I have it, but it's not one of my favorites. The Culture 2 palette is more of a favorite, but I will continue to do some summertime looks because it has beautiful colors. Don't get me wrong. It has beautiful shades. I use the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer in shade number 160 Warm Tan. This concealer, do you see how smooth my under eyes are? How full coverage this concealer is. This is a really, really nice concealer. We sleep on a lot of affordable / drugstore makeup, but this Milani concealer, do you see how beautiful it is? It's not creasing. It blended in beautifully. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous concealer. You can't go wrong with it. You really can't. I think I have like 2 shades of the concealer. Plus I have the foundation. If you guys want to see a full face of Milani products, I do have a lot of Milani. So that would be something that I would love to do. So please put that in the comment section if you guys are interested in seeing a full face of Milani. Alright, I'm going to go fast with these products because I know this video is going to be long already. Okay, so I use the Makeup Revolution Cream Bronzer in shade Deep. And I use the Powder Bronzer in number 4 Dark. Both of these are loves of mine. I love both of them. The formula is great. The overall appearance of it is gorgeous. It's just beautiful on the skin, both of them. They blend like butter. The color is perfect. I love, love, love both of them. You cannot go wrong with these Makeup Revolution products. I use this L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Blush in the shade Daring Rosewood. Just a beautiful, everyday, understated, subtle blush. Love it. You can't go wrong. Those formulas, when they came out with them last summer, I don't use a lot of slings like that, but Chef's Kiss. Beautiful. They don't accentuate the pores. Very pigmented. It comes in 4 shades. I love them. Then I pulled out my Fit Me powders because one of my precious jewels was like, do you have the Fit Me powders? I was like, girl, yes I do. So this is the Fit Me pressed powder in shade number 360. I use this to bring everything to like one dimensional for the most part. And I also use the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour powder to set my under eyes. Do you see how smooth these under eyes are? These powders, Maybelline, they really are great powders. I just wish that the shade selection had a few more warmer tones in it, but they may get to it one day. I use this beautiful Makeup Revolution Golden Gal highlighter. It's so beautiful. It can be like super beaming or it can be beautifully glowy like we have it right now. I love it. It's gorgeous. Then I use this Essence Lash Princess Mascara Extra Length and Volume Primer. Oh my god. Can you see like my lower lashes? It pulled them out. Like this was so good. They looked like the lashes was just coming out when it seen it coming. I really like this. $5. It makes a difference in the way your lower lashes look. Like you can actually see them when I hold my head down, when I go to the side. That's not a normal thing for me. So I really like that. I used like 3 different setting sprays, right? It was supposed to be all about this e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. And I'm not saying that this setting spray is not wonderful, but we're going to do a wear test using this one day and we're going to see how well it really works. It's supposed to be like the Power Grip Primer, but in a liquid form. I mean, like the skin has not moved. It was so matte looking. I had to add a few other setting sprays. So I went in and I used this e.l.f. Game Up Shield Me Set Mist. I love this. It holds your makeup on all day. It's wonderful. Then I had to go in with the Juvia's Place Ready Set Seal Setting Spray. And I love this setting spray. I wore it. You're going to see it in another video, but I wore it all day and it was good. It was really good. I put these 2 lipsticks on my lips. This is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. And I use the color Fighter number 75 and Heroin number 25. And then I went on top of it with the Milani Color Fetish Hydrating Lip Stain. Just because I wanted some kind of gloss. I think the lips look gorgeous. It's not too much. Like you would think with the eyes being as pigmented as they are, but because they're not like boom in your face, this looks good with it. I think it looks nice. And I use this Makeup Revolution Super Dewy liquid blush. I love it. These liquid blushes were very good. It's supposed to be dewy. I guess it had a little dew to it, but once you set it down with all of the powders, it just gave a beautiful look to the skin. I am going to list the shade name on the screen because I gotta pull it up. That's it, guys. I love the face. It looks gorgeous. Everything looks beautiful. The foundation, of course, was the star of the show. It is beautiful on the skin. This is the second video with it. I'm not gonna have it on maybe for another 3 hours. I'm not going anywhere. I want to do a wear test, but I'm telling you, I love this. I'm keeping both colors. I love this. I did use my other Fit Me powders. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in shade number 40. And I also used the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in shade number 35. Today, my word is loyal. Loyal / loyalty. You are loyal. And loyalty is important in any relationship. You are a loyal friend, a loyal mother, a loyal wife, a loyal person, period. Loyalty is what I require in any relationship. I just wanted to let you guys know that you are loyal and loyalty is important in any relationship. So that's what I wanted to say today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Also, if you forgot to give this video a thumbs up, please give the video a thumbs up. And I can't wait to read your comments below in the comment section. If you want to see another video, I'm going to link it on the screen. I love you, my precious jewels. Thank you for the growth and the motivation. And I can't wait to chat with you guys in the comment section. See you in the next video. Love you guys. Let me know what you think about this makeup. Yes. Okay.